You are not special. There is no such thing as someone being born with talent. Let's get something straight. You were not born with talent. No one is. Now, there might be certain things that you're better at than other people. You might have a natural ability to do something, but even those things are learned. Those things are habits. They're not in your DNA. We've all just been socialized to think that some people are just naturally better at things. That's not true. Take basketball, for example. People say LeBron James is gifted. They say he has a natural ability to play basketball. But when LeBron was 2 years old, his dad left his mom. He had to move in with her and 4 other siblings in a housing project. When he was 8 years old, they moved again, this time to a bad neighborhood in Akron, Ohio. His father, who was a truck driver, eventually remarried and started his own family. And LeBron never had a relationship with him again until he was a senior in high school. He was raised by his mother, who worked 3 jobs to make ends meet. She was a single parent. She worked 3 jobs. All of these things molded LeBron. All of these things made him who he is today. Nothing was handed to him. Everything he got, he earned it through sheer grit, determination, sacrifice, and most importantly, work ethic. The same is true for everything else in life. Do you want to know how to start thinking like a top performer? Well, it starts with your mind. You have to have the belief that you can outperform everyone around you. And I don't mean it in an arrogant way. I mean it in a confident way. See, if you think you're better than everyone else, you're going to carry yourself differently. You're going to walk different, talk different. You're going to sit different, right? You're going to look down on people. You're going to think that they're inferior to you. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is having a strong sense of self-belief. In my mind, I firmly believe that anyone can achieve anything in this world. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you have or don't have. If you want something, go and get it. Now, before we get into some steps that will help you start thinking like a high achiever, I need you to take a second to subscribe to this channel. I upload a video every single week that helps you become better in every aspect of your life. So please do me a favor and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Step 1. Ignore everyone and do you. One of the biggest mistakes that holds people back is listening to other people. They listen to people who had never accomplished anything. They listen to people who are broke, unhappy, unmotivated. Why would you listen to those people? Why would you let them influence your decisions? Let me ask you a question. Would you jump off a bridge if someone asked you to? What if they were your friends? Would you still do it? Of course not. Right now, imagine that instead of asking you to jump off a bridge, they tell you that you should probably aim lower in life, that you shouldn't set big goals because you'll never accomplish them. Would you listen to that person? Of course not. But that's exactly what we do every single day. We listen to people who want us to aim lower, who want us to settle for less. And if you really think about it, that's what they want because they're miserable and they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to succeed because they're failing themselves. So here's what you're gonna do. Ignore everyone and do you. Do what you feel is right. Don't let anyone hold you back. Listen to yourself and go after what you want. 2. Know that you are the average of your closest friends. Have you ever heard this saying? You are the average of your 5 closest friends. What this means is that if you have 5 friends and 3 of them are losers and 2 of them are winners, guess which one you're going to be? You're going to be the average of those 5. So if you have 5 friends and 3 of them are losers and 2 of them are winners, you're going to be a loser. You're going to end up being the average of those 5. And I hate to break it to you, but that's just how it works. Here's the good news, though. You can change your 5 friends whenever you want to. It's up to you. You can surround yourself with only winners. So what I want you to do right now is to look at the people you hang around with, the people you call friends, and ask yourself, are they winners? Are they losers? Once you figure that out, I want you to either get rid of the losers or replace them with winners. I cannot stress this enough. Who you surround yourself with will determine who you become. No. 3. Understand that you get what you put in. Imagine you have a job where you show up to work every day and you do the bare minimum. You don't go above and beyond. You don't try to make the company more money. You don't try to improve their processes. You don't try to help the team. You just show up and you do the bare minimum. Do you think you're going to get rewarded at that job? Hell no. You're going to get fired. The exact same thing happens in our lives. If you want to get more out of your relationships, you have to put more into them. If you want to make more money, you have to put more into it. If you want a better body, you have to put more into it. Nothing in this world is free. You always have to put something in first to get something out. So the next time you're complaining about your circumstances, ask yourself, what am I putting into it? Because if you're not putting anything in, you can't expect to get anything out. No. 4. Accept that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. This is one of my favorite quotes. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Some people have talent and they never hone their craft. They never work, so they remain undiscovered. Their talent goes to waste. But you and I, we don't have that luxury. We can't waste time. We can't afford to waste our talent. We have to hone our craft. We have to work hard. We have to push ourselves every single day. If we want to succeed, we have to understand that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And finally, number 5, remember that success is not a destination. Success is a journey. As soon as you stop growing, as soon as you think you've made it, that's when you're going to fall behind. See, the people who are successful, they never think they've made it. They're always trying to improve, always trying to learn. They know that there's someone out there trying to take what they have, so they have to stay on top of their game. You want to know why they're successful? Because they're always moving forward. They're constantly improving. They never stop learning. If you want to start thinking like a high achiever, you have to understand that success is not a destination. It's a journey. So there you have it. Those are 5 ways to start thinking like a top performer. I hope this video has inspired you, motivated you to go out there and start chasing your dreams. Remember, you are not special. You are not talented. You are not gifted. You are not any of those things. You are a human being with the ability to learn, grow, and change. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you have or don't have. You can achieve anything. That's it for this video, my friends. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. And as always, thank you for watching.